Intertextuality. Our first idea came from Justin Bieber's Love Yourself video. We saw that he had a scene in there that the two people were dancing on one phone which had been recorded, and they had the phones placed together, and then they moved from one phone to the other just through filming it and making sure the timing was right, so it looked like they were walking through phones. We developed this idea and we used it in our music video. We had 3 phones, Darwin in one phone, Ben in the other, and Ryan in the final one. And Darwin and Ryan, they walk into Ben's phone, so they're all together. And I feel like this is really effective because it's something that not many people have done before. We've just developed the idea of how Justin Bieber did it and used it in ours. The second intertextuality was the feet layer. We did a lot of layering, and this was purely because when watching other top chart music videos such as Coldplay, we saw that they used layering throughout it. So we developed their idea of layering someone dancing and making it look kind of robotic into the feet, so it looked like there were many different feet moving at the same time. I feel this was effective because it really did emphasise that feet was a main part of our music video. So mise-en-scene, we had quite a few mise-en-scene props. So our first prop was the paint. We had yellow, blue and green paint. And this was just once again emphasising how they were having fun and messing about, and they didn't really mind what they were doing. We were just, I don't know, we were kind of just developing ska genre's craziness. Like if you watch any ska genre YouTube video, you'll see that they always have scenes in there where it just is all very crazy and it's all just them having fun. So we thought we would develop it into a way which we could do it and make it colourful and fit in, which was by doing that. We also had the shoes. The shoes were just emphasising the lyrics, which once again links to Goodwin's rules, because the lyrics are saying she's giving me fast feet, and we've got videos and clips of our feet dancing in time with the music, once again emphasising the beats. And I found it really effective because we were able to emphasise it in a way where it wasn't boring. It was quite cool to edit it in a way where it would stand out and make sure that people knew why we were doing it. The final one was the chairs, when we were having the chair races. Once again, this was for the same reason as the paint. It's just fun, links in with the genre codes and conventions of ska. Lighting. My first screenshot shows a natural lighting. This was a screenshot from one of the forest scenes when we were in the woods messing about. The natural lighting, I just feel like it was showing the freedom of them, and obviously one of our main aims of the music video was to show the freedom of teenagers and how they can have fun. And you can see that in like Madness's videos, that they're always using the outside, and even for their performance elements, there's one where they're on a field and they're all playing their instruments. So we kind of took that idea and developed it in a way that we could use it. And our second lighting was the light system in Sensor, so we could adjust the lighting to whatever colour we would like. And you can see that in the scat part of the music, the lighting is changing colours to all these bright colours, and I think it's really effective because it's highlighting how colourful and vibrant the genre is. Because of the upbeat of it, you wouldn't want to see boring, dull colours. So it allowed us to play around with that, and our audience did say that they did like it as well. Our final lighting we used was the drama studio lighting, which was it was kind of like the mellow yellow lighting, the natural kind of white and yellow, against the black all around. And this just helped us focus on the main band members, because obviously performance is such a massive convention of a ska genre that we took that idea, and to highlight it, the spotlights were kind of on each and every individual band member, so they're all as one instead of one just standing out. As well as this, the lighting did really emphasise how they were all males, and obviously we could use Laura Mulvey's The Male Gaze, but in a woman's perspective, that the woman would see all of them males playing in such a lighting which really emphasised their facial features. Camera work and editing. So throughout our video we had very many different editing techniques. I'll just develop a couple of them which we found quite effective. So our first one was green screen, and the shot I'm showing you is of Darwin, who is in a kind of TV, and like we realised that the ska genre is just very wacky, and we were able to emphasise this through just doing a really random green screen halfway of Darwin dancing in a TV. The filler of it was actually really good. Like, it fit quite well within the music video because there's all these random scenes, and then we see Darwin dancing in a TV, and this is a technical code of ska genre, because sometimes you see in other ska bands that they use green screen to try and show that they're in different places, so it was quite cool to use and actually figure out how to do that. And then our other one was the UBC screenshot, which I'm showing you, which is where we've got the black and white on the outside and then colour on the middle. So we kind of used the rule of three, and I guess kind of binary opposites from Levi Strauss, because we've got the black and white contrasting with Ben's vibrant colours in the middle, and I just feel like it was extremely clever to do that, because it did really define how there was three members there by using the rule of threes. So that was that one. Setting and location. So we had many different locations that we filmed in, which really helped us develop the craziness of our genre. So one of them was St Cecilia and the drama studios, and this really helped us emphasise and use the convention of having the performance element, and we developed it into a way where it was affordable, so we could use our school stage and it looked as if they were performing, and it really gave a realistic element to it, as if they were performing to an actual audience. And we use this convention throughout our video in the following clips that we showed, and when researching into similar products such as Madness, that was our main one we kind of focused on. We saw they were very crazy and they liked to film in all different locations, and one of them was actually in a school. So we took the idea of them being crazy, and the second one shows the common room at college. So we see everyone else working around them, and you have clips of the boys. Well, the one I'm showing here is of Ryan having Louis over his shoulder and slam dunking him. But there's also other clips within our music video, such as when they throw the paper aeroplanes. Everyone else is trying to work, whereas they're just messing about, which really developed how they were just crazy. And I found it effective because having all these different locations really did help show that it's just not one boring place. Like, ska, as our audience feedback told us, they expect it to be in all different locations. I feel like we really did emphasise this. Setting and location. So we had quite a few settings. So obviously there was St Cecilia and the drama studios, and the clips are just showing the surroundings. So you could see that in the drama studio it was kind of low-key lighting, and then St Cecilia's it was high-key, vibrant lighting. And once again we were using and developing the idea of having the performance element. So having a stage like St Cecilia's, it was really nice to kind of show that they were performing, even if it wasn't real in real life. And genre of music and how it's defined. So obviously our genre was ska, and our first shot shows a mid shot of Jasper playing a trumpet. So we used the idea of the instruments being a key convention to the genre, and we developed it into a way where it fit our sequence of filming. And we did a close-up of him playing it, just so everyone could see that he was the one playing the instrument. And we found it effective because we made it in time with the music, so it didn't look fake, and it actually looked as if he was playing the trumpet at the same time as the music. And I feel like it really emphasised the performance element of the genre. Our second one is a close-up of Ryan strumming the guitar. Also, for the same reason, we used the genre's convention of having performance as a main element, and we could see quite clearly that Ryan was playing in time with the music. And this could also link to Goodwin's rules because the visuals were matching the music behind it, which really emphasised the beats. Representation of artist and band. Our first shot is a close-up of Ben when he's doing one of the singular shots. This is because obviously there's one person singing the actual song in the song itself, and by doing a close-up of Ben, it's emphasising how he is the main one out of everyone. And when researching like similar products such as like Madness, there's always one person at a time kind of singing, like taking it in turns as well, which was also shown throughout our video. And we found it effective because it allowed us to show how Ben was the main one out of everyone and he was singing it, but the band is just as important. And our second clip is a long shot of the whole band. So this is also a symbolic code because it's a long shot, a technical code because it is a long shot. And it helps the convention of our genre because you're seeing a lot of ska genre bands. You have to see the whole band playing as one, so you can see like the instruments they're playing, and performance is a very key element to the genre. So I feel like it was effective because throughout on the choruses we could see the whole band playing together and seeing who was playing what as a whole band. And our audience did think this was very, very effective because it wasn't just focused on one person, it allowed us to see the whole group. Relationship of music to videos. So our first shot is of the feet. On a number of occasions within our music video, we had short clips of different feet in a close-up shot dancing or moving in time with the beat. By the feet moving in time with the music, it was then showing relationship between the two, and once again using Goodwin's rules because the feet were dancing in time with the music. And this idea mainly came to us due to the lyrics of our song being fast feet, which is why we included clips of our feet. But because of the beat of the ska genre is very defined, the feet emphasised it more and we made the beat stand out. The second clip is when they are walking slowly. Overall, our song is quite an upbeat song, which led to a lot of our scenes being high energy. But in one part of the music there is a slowdown in the pace which stands out due to it being the only part which hasn't got a quick pace to it. To reflect this change in the pace of the music clip, it was a chilled out feeling whereby the pace of the music is slow in comparison to their energetic antics in the other scenes. The fact this scene was lifeless compared to all the others, it made it stand out more. And this was effective as it was enabling us to show that we knew there was a change in the pace of the song. So my first image is taken from the clip where the lyrics sing, "Take a toot, tote, choke on your puff puff," which implies smoking of some sort. The image closely relates to these words as our video shows Ben in an extreme close-up shot blowing out smoke towards the camera to cover the lens. This is therefore showing how we have taken into consideration Goodwin's rules and mirrored the lyrics with our video. We used this clip because we thought it was effective and differentiated from a normal close-up shot, showing his whole face. The second clip is of the sun rising. We also used this convention in another clip whereby the lyrics sing, "We all wait patiently now, waiting for the sun to rise." The clip shows 3 band members waiting on a park bench, and then the sun appears in the shot. Our sun in the shot is artificial because we made it out of cardboard, just to get the humour out of it. This symbolic code was to make it look like the sun was rising in a humorous manner due to the sun not actually being present in the filming. I believe it would have been more effective if we had the actual sun on a time-lapse video, but due to the time of year we were filming, this was not possible.